I'm here at Walmart. Just decided to come on for a few minutes. I'm at Walmart in the parking lot, and I just want to just talk for a minute or two about breast cancer awareness. And as we already know, that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and just kind of want to talk about it just for a little bit. I know it's not a lot of people on here, but I thank you for everybody for coming in. I thank everybody for hitting the thumbs up as they come in. But I kind of just want to talk about breast cancer and maybe just a few minutes about how it's treated and the signs of breast cancer. I'm not going to be on here very long, just a few minutes. Uh, and like I stated, that October is Breast Cancer Awareness. And I got a few notes that I wrote down concerning breast cancer. And as you know, Sunday I went live at our church because we had a breast cancer awareness program. And our first lady kind of gave a few words on breast cancer. And we also had another speaker, to bring forth the word, people that have went through breast cancer and they have survived. And also, may acknowledge the ones, that at our church, they had breast cancer and God delivered them. God spared their life. And just one thing, touch a little bases on what is breast cancer. The breast cancer is a kind of cancer that begins as a growth of cells in the breast tissue. It is the second most common type of cancer diagnosed in women in the United States. Anybody that has breast tissue can get breast cancer. Men can also get breast cancer because they have breast area too and breast tissue, and so therefore they can develop breast cancer in the tissues that they have. The signs of breast cancer um, is a lump or knot in the breast that feels different from the surrounding tissue. A nipple that looks flattened or turned inward, changes in skin color of the breast, change in the size, the shape, and appearance of the breast, change in skin over the breast, such as skin that looks dented or looks like an orange peach. And that's just the signs of it in its first stages. There are also other signs. This is, you have to do your monthly breast self exam every month, and it's best to do those breast exams, every month, because a lot of women they find the cancer themselves before they go to the doctor or anything. They feel those when they do the breast cancer self check every month on their own, and then after they feel something that doesn't feel the same, they go to the doctor, and the doctor may request them to have a mammogram. And when they go to the mammogram, if it's something there, then the doctor, the radiologist, will let them know that there is something there, and they will recommend that you get further tested and everything. Um, I'd like to say hello to everybody that is tuning in. No since I started the live. Lisa Bell, how you doing? Whoever that is, how you doing? Miss Tasha, how you doing? Miss B. Basket and more. I thank y'all for coming in. All occasions gifts. I thank y'all for coming in and joining my live. And I'm just barely just speaking on breast cancer for a few minutes. And I know October is almost over, but I waited nearly 2 months to do this, and I was intending to do it earlier in the month, but I just got busy and things happened, and so life happens. Uh, just want to talking about breast cancer for a little while, for a few minutes. The risk of breast cancer is having a family history of breast cancer. The risk is higher if you have a family member that had breast cancer. Uh, a personal history of breast cancer. If you had breast cancer in one breast, there the chances increase to get it in the other breast as well. You have an increased risk of getting it in the other breast. The risk of beginning your menstrual cycle at a younger age, younger than 12, you have a high risk of getting breast cancer. Uh, menopause, before menopause after the age of 55, you have a risk of getting breast cancer. Being a female increases your risk for breast cancer. There are other areas, other risks, obesity, uh, menopause hormone therapy, drinking alcohol. All these increases your risk of getting breast cancer. Uh, uh, and I also kind of read on the causes of breast cancer. There is not an exact cause for breast cancer. It just develops in breast cancer. It can develop in anybody. It don't necessarily have to be a female. It can be a male. You can get breast cancer at a young age. You can get it at an old age. Breast cancer, is treatable if it's caught in the early stages. There are 4 stages of breast cancer. Stage 1 means the cancer has spread outside of its original location, yet still in the same area. Stage 2 means the cancer has grown larger than stage 1, but is still confined to the same area on the breast nearby the lymph node. Stage 3 means the cancer has spread beyond the breast tissue to nearby lymph nodes under the armpit. And stage 4 means that the cancer has spread throughout the body. There is treatment for breast cancer surgery to remove the cancer, radiation to kill the cancer cells through a powerful energy beam, chemotherapy, treatment by pills, or IV. Once you detect the fact that you might have a lump or something in your lymph node, if you go to the doctor, they might they will do what they call a biopsy. And biopsy is just a sample of the breast or the area where you found the knot. They get a sample of that knot to determine whether it has cancer or whether it's malignant or benign. Benign means it's non-cancerous. Malignant means that it is cancer. And you have to go through your doctor to do this procedure. You have to go through your doctor, and they will determine your treatment. Know what you think, or let you know how you feel, what you think about your treatment, and what steps need to be taken, or what steps is out there for you to take. Um, and if you have do your self exams every month, and you notice something, even if you feel like it might be just another lymph node or another milk duct. Go to the doctor. Have them to examine you. Have your doctor do a breast exam and also have them to do a mammogram on you because breast cancer is spread throughout the body and you don't want to find it in its last stage. If you find it in the last stage, there's a big chance that you may not survive it. But the cancer has also been found in the last stage, and different treatments have prolonged your life. There are no, there are people that have had breast cancer in the last stage or had any type of cancer and it's been in the last stage. Some people survive it, some people don't. Some people, their life has been prolonged by the treatments that you get. But also, when you find out, or maybe even before you just find out that you have cancer, always seek God about everything. If you feel like that you might have a knot in your breast, seek God, because He might want to heal you instantly. You might have to have a few treatments of few treatments for breast cancer, but seek God first. Seek, seek Him for healing. Seek Him for whatever that you need, and seek God first. And there are people that goes out to support other people that have cancer, find out they have breast cancer. Give support to someone if you know that if you find out this person got breast cancer, you know this person, give support to them. Even even if you just have a friend, that knows somebody that has breast cancer, get them to be a support to that person because you never know when a person gets sick. You never know what they go through. You never know at home how they feel about different things. Even they may be with you and they may be just as as jolly can be. They might be happy, they may be on cloud nine or what have you. Just talk to the person, comfort them in some kind of way. Be encouraging to someone that has cancer, or if you know they have cancer, or you think they might have cancer, or they think they might have cancer. Be a support to them. And it don't necessarily have to be breast cancer. It can be any type of cancer. There are other forms of cancer as well. And just be a support to somebody. Always support them. Hey, if you need something, let me know. Hey, how do you feel? If you need somebody to talk to, hey, be there for that person. Mechanical man, all things for Trey, thank you for coming in. Hey, son, I thank you for coming in. Entrepreneur Diaries, Tamika. I know I'm having problems out of my phone, no, because my speaker, I think on the inside is broke on my phone. I gotta get another phone. But yeah, I know it sounds muzzled. I know it sounds like something is wrong with it, and more likely I just need a new phone. And that's why it's kind of hard to hear me, when I'm speaking because I figured out I need a new phone. Just haven't got one yet. But I also I know it's probably going up and down. But like I was saying, if you know somebody that has some type of cancer, hey, be a support. Go out and talk to them. Go be their friend. Be their friend because you never know at home that person will be, just going through things in their mind, and they might just need just a little boost, or they might say they're doing fine, but just hey, be there for them anyway. Be a friend, and and if you can, if you go to church, invite them to go to church with you. Get somebody to pray for them. Just lay hands on them. Just whatever it takes, to be a support to that person. Because like I always say, you never know what a person is going through when they're sick, in the like what I would say, even if they say they okay, they financially stable, hey, be there for them. Or even if they don't want to help, just say, well, hey, I'm here for you if you need me. Always be there. Don't try to be a lending hand in any area that you can, because some people, they may not be able to get out to go get their groceries. Hey, be a support, be a lending hand to go get the groceries for 'em. Or just say, hey, if you need a ride to the doctor, I can take you. Just be a support for someone, because you never know. And you may be doing good right now, but could be a few years down the line or a few months down the line, you may be in the same situation that that person is in. And you might need somebody to help you. But always be a support or try, if you can, or be a support to someone. Amen, sis. We never know what a person is going through, and having someone that can count on or depend on makes a difference. You are so right, son. I agree with you, and you just don't know. I just had you in my mind. When I was, as I was thinking that, I had you in my mind because you always, every morning, always encouraging people to take their medicine, do different things. And I just said, I'm going to do it like son do it. I'm going to do it like her. But yes, I appreciate everyone for coming into this live. I thank everyone for just for these few little minutes. But I thank you, and I thank you, and I thank you. And I always thank Sean. I think about Sean a lot, when she's doing her live and everything. And sometimes during the day, I go back and watch it live, see different things that she said. I pay attention. I pay attention, even though I cut up on the live. But yes, I be paying attention. I be listening. Thank you, son. I love you too. Thank you, Donna, for sharing this information. I thank you. And even just talking about cancer, I also just went back on last month looking through on the internet. The last month was uh, Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And just like I was stating, the cancer can happen to anybody at any age. Even there are children that are born with cancer. You wouldn't think that a person is born with cancer. You always think that cancer develops after a person is born, but no, a mother can carry a child with cancer in her womb. And that is something that I did not know. But I learned that, even as I did a study on Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and children can get cancer. They can get cancer, and some of them are born with cancer. Because I had a nephew that he lived till he got 5 years old. He lived to turn 5, and he was born with uh, cancer. It was leukemia, and he was born with it. It's not something that the mother did. It's not something that developed after he was born. He was born with it in the womb. As part of his development, some of his cells and tissues did not develop properly the way that it should have. But yes, he was born, with a leukemia, and he died. He went through the battle. He went through remission. He did all those things, but he lived to see the age of 5 years old. And after 5 years old, that's when it came back with a vengeance, and it took him on out. Well, thank you, Miss B. Bashes. I thank you. God has got me. But yes, I just wanted to come on just for a few minutes. Before I went in the store, I gotta go to the store now. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes, just talk about October being the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I did do a live on Sunday. If y'all didn't watch it, if you want to, go back and watch it. I did a live on Sunday at church, and the lady, was speaking on different things, breast cancer, how she developed breast cancer, and she found it, and she went to the doctor, she had the surgery, and God healed her, and we thankful, to know that, because I didn't know, I know this person personally, and I never knew that she had cancer, but I also want to be thankful for everybody coming on here, and I also get out this live, and I just wanted to pop on for a few minutes on my way to work, and I thank everybody for the comment. Thank you for coming in. Y'all don't mind? Can y'all send me some red roses? I guess what I like, the red roses. And just when you get a chance, I'm just gonna pop off this live right now. I thank everybody for coming in, and I will see y'all later. Next live, whatever's going on live, I'll see y'all later. And thank you for everything. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Son. Thank you, Miss B. I place your place. We just gonna have to go back and watch the replay because we gonna get out this live. Thank everybody for coming in. Y'all, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And I will see y'all on the next live.